Here we go, another day on the Klutz Mob channel. It's your host with the most, the Crypt Keeper, bringing it like I said I would. We got here an ice river mining machine that runs on Caspa. It's going to be getting that Caspa coin and pulling it for the low efficiency cost of 100 watts out of the wall, while still giving you optimal hash rates to make a good profit. Now, without further ado, come on over here and we're going to show you what's inside this box. Come on down, come on over here. Let's see what we can see. So this is your first unboxing. I wouldn't say first, I'm sure other people have done it, but here you go. I'm a legit person, a real person like you. Not like one of these other people you'll see out there with their big channels, their big subs. You know, you're not really sure whether or not they're trustworthy. You're not really sure whether or not they're telling you shit just because they're trying to peddle that shit to you and sell it to you. You know, because they're making money from the company to do that. No, I don't have any subscribers. I don't have a lot of people. It's just me and you guys, whoever may see it. And I'm doing this review and I'm doing this unboxing to show you, for those who may be skeptical, that it's legit, that if you pay for this, that you will get it. It will come. Oh, did we open this upside down? Okay, it seems like we may have opened it upside down. So with that being said, those wondering why I got Big Bucky out, could not find my box cutter. But come on, come back over here. Let's go and see what's inside this bad boy. Here you have it, the commemorative version of the Caspa miner. Here it is, a KS0 Pro. Commemorative edition. Itty bitty thing. It's not very big. You can see my hand, and it's about the length of my hand. If I spread out my hand, it's about my whole hand in general. You can see how big that is. Not very big. Doesn't take a lot of electricity, but it's going to be making you a lot of ducats. The next video that will be coming after this one is obviously to show profitability and how it's actually doing, how it's actually mining, not hearing it from somebody else that you may think is just trying to shill you stuff and sell you stuff. No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to give you the security that you want and feeling like you're buying something that works. And here you have it, Caspa miner, KS0 Pro, made it out of China. Oh, and here's another thing I don't tell you. For those who are interested in buying these, do some research. I didn't. I watched a video on Bosscoin, and it said very great things about these, and I wanted to buy it. And I did. I went ahead and bought it. Went on the website. It was a little sketchy, because you know they only want cryptocurrency. That's what make you really sketchy. But I did it anyways. Paid the shipping. So I thought everything was taken care of. It got here to America, and you know what they told me? I need to pay up more money, or they're gonna hold my shit hostage or send it back. And that's one thing they don't tell you. They didn't tell me on Bosscoin. Nobody mentioned anything about paying double fees on something, because it's a purpose tax put there by the government to discourage you from buying out of country. They want you to buy from the homeland. Unfortunately, the homeland does not offer a KS0 Pro, and they don't. So there's no way of getting it from here. So I don't feel that we should be taxed, but in any event, you will be taxed. And this is what I'm trying to tell you, you will be taxed. I bought 4 of these guys. So 4 of these guys, about roughly, after all taxes and blah, 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 $1,600. You're gonna be seeing about a $400 price added onto that, on top of that. Once it gets through custom, they'll be charging you fees. Now, it may be a little bit different depending on where you are and located, but here in California, I'll tell you this much, we're looking at some pretty high cost fees. So this was $349-ish, okay, for this guy. Now, a $349 item has now easily become, after all the extra fees and taxes added onto it, talking about shipping and everything said and done, we're looking at a $500 product at the end of the day. So Again, people will market and sell you things and get you on a great idea, but just know there's usually extra taxes and fees attached to those things that you have to calculate for, especially if you're trying to do this for profit. If you're trying to make $1 out of this, if you want, you know, to know your fastest ROI, like how quickly you're going to get that money back to you in your pocket, well, it's not going to be $349 you're calculating. It's going to be about roughly $500 that you're going to be calculating for each one of these until you get your money back. But yes, hope you guys liked the video. If you do, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more interesting videos such as these. Peace. Good morning, and if you're watching this show, if you're watching this channel, and if you're watching this video today, you're watching it for the intention and in purposes of truly trying to find out how to get a KS0 Pro up in mining and really mining. Now, you may have seen a lot of videos out there for setup guides and how-tos to do the KS0 Pros, but what all of them are missing across the board, all of them, is to truly how to set it up. Now, if you have seen any of the other videos and guides, then what I'm going to tell you for most of this is going to be redundant, and you've already heard it. What you are going to hear, though, today, one thing you are going to hear is what you're not going to hear from them, and that is the issue with the KS0 Pros right out the box. Now, the issue that these things have right out the box is not really an issue. It's just something that's not really mentioned or let known commonly. So, without further ado, KS0 Pros, so you can just see them. Yeah, commemorative editions. Sitting here mining away. Now, it took me a while to get these guys up because I had a learning curve. I had to figure out why is it not mining fresh out of the box. I did everything right, hooked up my mining pool, hooked up everything. And if you're one of those people that have run into that situation where you've hooked up everything and you're just like, why won't it start mining? It still says abnormal hash rate. Yeah. Does it say abnormal hash rate for you? Then this video is for you. So what it is, sirs and gentlemen and misses and ma'ams and all y'all genders out there, there's only two. Your router. Simple. Yeah. Those of you may have figured it out right away because you've worked with these things many times and you've dealt with these problems more than once, so you knew that this might have been a problem. But for those of you who are new to the game, new to all this stuff and trying to figure it out, it's all a learning curve. You don't have anybody teaching you, you have nobody showing you, kind of like your boy over here. Never had nobody show me shit, just kind of just picked up and did it one day. Well, yeah, 'twas a learning curve. I had the suspicion. I'm trying to remember the moment when I realized it was and how I weeded it out to find out it was. But in any event, yes, it is, and you will find out that it is. So if you have a badass router or, you know, something that is upgraded aftermarket like ASUS or anything like that, more than likely your powerful router is smart enough to block this thing, and smart enough and dumb enough too. So you have to go in there to your little app. Now, I can't tell you step by step because there's many different apps, many different companies. But in general, you're going to be going to a whitelist of some sort. And you're going to be okaying this. And or just completely disabling your protection. So, there's two ways you can go about it. Put it on a list. Or just disable your shit. That was the fast route. Instead of having to like list it and all that stuff, I just quickly I disabled everything. I was like, let me just see. And sure enough, as soon as I disabled everything, it went boop, right online. So, that's the secret. That's what it is. That's the step you were missing. You're welcome. Have a nice, blessed day. And happy mining. Stay tuned for more. I am going to be reviewing some new miners that I just got word of coming in. Some new mini Bitcoin miners that will earn more than they burn. They are also friendly in the fact that anybody can use them. You don't have to have a 240 watt power supply. You don't have to be some big corporation or on some commercial fucking shit to do it. You can just be on some, I'm the small guy, I'm the small fry, I'm the small, private store, and I'm trying to make $1 too. Yeah. So you can, You can get into it if you want to. I've seen some stats out there, and according to a lot of these things that are low consumption, earning more than they're burning, you still aren't earning like, you're not going to make you're not going to be able to like quit your day job, but you will be able to get in the game essentially. So if this is what you're looking for and this is what you want, you got it. Peace for now. More videos to come.